stacking every month. Put that work in, I deserve to stunt. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't tryna be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing, just fruit and wine, I'm floating.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? Back at you with another video on today. This is Raw Detroit. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Click on that bell so that you'll be notified, and hit the word all so that you'll receive every notification from the channel. Make sure you guys like the video. It's free and it don't cost you a thing. Appreciate you guys that's been subbing to the channel. Our goal is to get to 400 subs. So make sure you guys tell a friend to tell a friend that we're here. All right, guys, let's get right into it. We're going to talk about Mr. Kerby Joseph being compared to Ed Reed. Man, this is awesome, man. For Kerby Joseph to get compared to a guy like Ed Reed, man, in the first 3 years of his football playing with the Detroit Lions, Kerby Joseph has accumulated 4 interceptions in every season. And guess who that is comparison to? Mr. Ed Reed, the only other safety to be able to do that in that span of time in his first 3 years in the National Football League. Ed Reed was box office, my favorite safety of all time in the NFL, and I've seen a lot of safeties in my lifetime in the NFL, but none was a playmaker like Ed Reed was for the Baltimore Ravens. Nobody else out there was a playmaker like Ed Reed, taking 100-yard interceptions to the house. Ed Reed was box office, man. And that's a lot of, and that's the same thing that I see in Kerby Joseph. The Lions are going to have to cash out for Kerby Joseph, for his ability to be able to make plays on the ball. Is just awesome, man. And for him to get compared to Ed Reed, man, this is something that probably Kerby Joseph didn't even think that he would be compared to a guy like Ed Reed. But something that Kerby Joseph said a couple weeks ago, I saw it in a video, and he said that, look, I'm not chasing anything else but legacy in a gold jacket. That just lets me know that not Ed Reed, but that Kerby Joseph wants to be a future Hall of Famer. When you got a guy that's already thinking big time like that, and that's his mental state already, the Lions have something special, man, in Kerby Joseph. Now, I'm sure from Kerby Joseph's standpoint, he's going to continue to put the work in to be a great football player for these Detroit Lions, man. But you love everything about Kerby Joseph, man. You got to cash him out. He's going to be one of the highest paid safeties in the National Football League, alongside of a guy like Brian Branch, who's coming along right behind Kerby Joseph. 2 of the best safeties in the National Football League, is graded the highest right now in the PFF. And pretty much, man, you just love everything that Kerby Joseph stands for, man. A great kid. And at the end of the day, well, he's not a kid, he's a grown man. But at the same time, you love everything that he brings to the table because he is a straight-up ball hawk and he's a playmaker. And he has a nose for being around the football. Same as Ed Reed. Ed Reed was always making plays, man. He was if it wasn't Ray Lewis making a play, you best believe on the back end, it was Ed Reed making a play for the Baltimore Ravens defense. And right now, you know what I'm saying, that's what we have in the back end with the Detroit Lions. We have Kerby Joseph making plays every single week. I want Kerby Joseph to lead this NFL in interceptions, man. If he can grab 10 picks this year, that would be great. I don't know if he can do that. That's kind of hard to do, but it can be done because it has been done before. But I definitely think that Kerby Joseph is that good, man. And I love that the Lions drafted him. And I love what he brings to the table. I love what he stands for. And I love that he wants to be great. It's not that many players in the NFL that want to be great and say that they're chasing a legacy of being, you know, a Hall of Famer. He wants to be a Hall of Famer for this Detroit Lions defense. And definitely, man, I'm hats off to Kerby Joseph. Being able to be compared to Ed Reed, man, this is big time. Because we know that Detroit Lions players don't normally get props like this. This is the first Lion team where a lot of guys in the NFL is starting to respect these guys. People are putting respect on the name of Kerby Joseph. People are putting respect on the name of Jahmyr Gibbs and Demo, David Montgomery. People are putting respect on Penei Sewell's name. People are putting respect on guys like Brian Branch on this team. Amon-Ra St. Brown. You already know what Amon-Ra St. Brown brings to the table. But people are starting to notice that the Detroit Lions have some good players on their team. Kerby Joseph happens to be one of them. And he's one of my favorite safeties in the NFL. And I love what Kerby Joseph brings to this Detroit Lions team because he's only going to make us better in the back end. And he is a ball hawk when it comes to picking off the ball. So shout out to Kerby Joseph, man. I nicknamed him Magneto. I know he calls himself Zuper or whatever. But definitely, man, Magneto is a good name for him because he's always around the ball. And he is nothing but a ball magnet. Kerby Joseph is the real deal in Detroit. And I love that he wants to be a Hall of Fame safety. And definitely, man, Brad Holmes, you got to cash out Kerby Joseph. Kerby Joseph needs to be one of the highest paid safeties in the football league. He showed you year in and year out that he's going to be about his business and he's going to bring his lunch pail to work every single day that he's out on the field. And he's going to give it his best. He's going to play 110. He's going to play fast. And he's going to be around the football. So shout out to Kerby Joseph, man, being compared to Ed Reed because there's not too many guys that get that type of comparison. You have to be a playmaker, just like Ed Reed was, to get those type of comparisons. And right now, man, Kerby Joseph is a playmaker for these Detroit Lions. All right, guys, leave it in the comment section on what you think about Ed Reed and Kerby Joseph comparisons, and Kerby Joseph being compared to one of the best safeties in the football league, and that's no other than Ed Reed. All right, guys, signing out. Raw Detroit. Peace.
Stacking every month, put that work in. I deserve to stand. Bring the baddies to the front. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Yeah. It's the type of life that I want. It's the type of life that I want. Look, I deserve some time away. I feel good cause I'm posted. Just won't put my feet in the sand. Ain't tryna be far from oceans. Don't want stress about nothing, just fruit and wine, I'm floating. Little vacation, little mimosa, yeah. Solo trips ain't really doing nothing but chillin'. Catch my eye, I might get active before it's back to business. You know me, I cross my T's, but right now I'm recharging. Put my phone on D&D, my emails out of office. Stacking every month, put that work in.